Hi everybody. How you doing today? This is Joseph from ETO, but if you have a hard time remembering my name, you can just call me Joe from ETO. Well, I trust that your day or your night is going very well, and I wanted to speak with you a little bit about prepositions. You know, prepositions are one of the highest levels of mastery in English. A lot of prepositions are based on repetition or speaking again and again to develop a memory of the patterns, the order, and the choice of these words. So today, I'm going to give you a chance to practice a little bit, and then I'm going to let you know about some ways that you can improve your prepositions. So, some of you found me through the ETO blog, and if you didn't find me through the ETO blog, you can look below where there is a link for the blog that I'll be talking about today. And I'm just going to talk about a couple of prepositions and then let you know how you can learn more. Alright, so let's start with the first one. Here we go. The first preposition is aboard. Aboard. So notice that even though it starts with an A, the first syllable sounds like and the is deep down here, right? Aboard. Aboard. Aboard is a word that's used to talk about getting on something. So that often that would be like a ship, a boat, a train, another type of vehicle, but especially vehicles that go on the water. So the first sentence sounds like this. Everyone get aboard. Everyone get aboard. Try that. One more time. Everyone get aboard. Very good. I like your pronunciation. Now notice that this word aboard also has an in it, right? It has an R sound. And remember, to make the R sound, we're going to round our mouths. So it looks like this. Aboard. One more time. Everyone get aboard. It's time for us to sail. Excellent. All right. So let's look at one more. We're going to look at the first one under be, and that is the preposition before. Before. So again, we're making that round R sound, and it's the second syllable that will have the emphasis. Before. Before. Here's the sentence. Before we start, let me ask you a question. Before we start, let me ask you a question. So this would be a great phrase to use if you want some more information before you go further in a conversation. Here's how it will sound at full speed. Before we start, let me ask you a question. But it's not important how fast you speak. The most important thing is how clearly you speak. So you want to be understandable. That's much more important than trying to speak faster than a native speaker. Again, before we start, let me ask you a question. Try that. Pretty good. One more time. See if you can do it even better. Before we start, let me ask you a question. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, this time, just for fun, let's say it really fast. Before we start, let me ask you a question. Before we start, let me ask you a question. Good, good. All right, so tonight is a very special moon. It's a full moon, and there's actually a lunar eclipse. It's about to happen. Right now, it's about 1 a.m. here in Panama. And the eclipse will be happening actually starting now, but especially in about another hour. An eclipse is when the moon is actually covered. And it's interesting because this type of eclipse with a full moon is very rare, and it actually makes the moon look red. So it may be known, you may even hear it called in English as a blood moon. A blood moon. But it's not a bad thing. It's a special time, very rare and to be celebrated. So let's practice one sentence about this eclipse. And we're going to use the preposition about. Again, about starts with an A, but we make the sound, the and again, is here midway down the throat. About, about. If you put your fingers actually right about halfway down your throat and you make that sound, you can feel the vibration there. About, about. So here's the sentence. Did you know about the lunar eclipse on April 14th? One more time. Did you know about the lunar eclipse on April 14th? Now, notice that at the end of the word we have this TH sound. This is really more in American English that we'll put the TH at the end of a date. In British English, often they would say, did you know about the lunar eclipse on April 14? So they would stop without the TH. April 14? Anyways, in American English we would say, did you know about the lunar eclipse on April 14th? And notice the TH, remember, tongue in between the teeth. On April 14th. So, here's the whole question together. Did you know about the lunar eclipse on April 14th? Try it. Pretty good, pretty good. One more time. Did you know about the lunar eclipse on April 14th? Ah, very good. Yeah, I like your improvement. Excellent. So, before we finish, let me ask you a question. Would you like to continue to improve your English? If the answer is yes, then we have several options for you at ETO to improve your English. One is to work in one-on-one conversation classes with teachers such as myself, Joseph, otherwise known as Joe at ETO. We have some other amazing teachers. I feel so proud of the wonderful teachers we have at ETO. Years of experience in business and who have taught all over the world, who are living all over the world, and can help you to accomplish your goals. In fact, have helped many people like you to improve their English in business and in travel, and have helped them to do many great things throughout the world. I, for example, have had an excellent client whose goal was to get a job in an English-speaking environment in Japan. And I'm so proud to say that he found his dream job working with Amazon Japan. So let us provide you with assistance through our one-to-one teaching if that's something that will work for you. You'll notice a link below that will offer you a free class, and that can give you a sense of how helpful the ETO opportunity will be for you. In addition to that, we also have opportunities for you to study online. So, look below, and soon you will see a resource that will allow you to watch more video and do writing. And if you would like, we can actually edit your writing for a very low cost. So it's great to meet you, and I look forward to talking with you more in the future. Have a wonderful year in 2014. It's the year of teamwork. So when you're ready, get in contact with us, and we'll help you to accomplish your dreams together. Thanks, and I'll talk with you soon. I bless you in all that you do. This is Joe from ETO, signing off for now. Bye-bye.